In his presidential address of 1951, the president of the Adyar-based Theosophical Society at the time, Curuppumullage Jinarajadasa, announced the final and definitive edition of Occult Chemistry. And it's quite a tome, here it is. And a tremendous amount of work went into this, and there was a long history to the book. The book was originally published in 1980, again in 1919, and the final upgrade came in 1951. And this is the 1951 edition. And it's an investigation, I'll read what it says here, investigations by clairvoyant magnification into the structure of the atoms of the periodic table and of some compounds. Initially, the book was by Annie Besant and C.W. Leadbeater, and they carried out their clairvoyant observations between 1895 and 1933. And rather modestly, it's also described as being edited by C. Jinarajadasa and assisted by Elizabeth W. Preston. And I think that's rather modest, because they were major contributors to this book. Anyway, the announcement was made in the presidential address, and Jinarajadasa describes the development as follows. I feel that I must announce to all Theosophists the completion of a work begun in 1895 by our two leaders, Annie Besant and C.W. Leadbeater. This is in that recondite but most fascinating field of occult chemistry, which is an investigation by clairvoyant magnification of all the chemical elements of the periodic table and the nature of many of the elements as they break up into the higher subplanes of the physical. Part of this work has also entailed the description of the formation of a certain number of compounds. From the beginning, I have been intimately associated with this work, not as a clairvoyant investigator, but as the recorder of the investigations. Most of the diagrams in the first and second editions of the work Occult Chemistry were drawn by me. I do think Jinarajadasa is very modest when he just is added as edited by. I think it's very modest. From 1895 to 1933, the work progressed steadily, and now we have just published the third and final edition. This part of the work, the redrawing of all the diagrams and putting the already published and additional material into the present book, has been directed under my general supervision by one thoroughly qualified, Miss Elizabeth W. Preston, MSc, who has been in touch with the work of occult chemistry for over 20 years. It was fortunate for me that she has been at Adyar to direct this work, and clearly she made a very valuable contribution. The volume is in large format, 13.5 by 10 inches, consists of 400 pages and contains 230 diagrams. As you can well imagine, the volume is going to be expensive, but we have arranged for a reduction in the price to certified members. This is the volume which has just been issued, and as he said that, he got the book out and held it up for everybody to see. Now that this work is completed, I can say, Nunc dimittis, Lord, lettest thou thy servant depart in peace.